Welcome to Basic Beat Summer Camp. Tonight, tomorrow, and Sunday is going to be about learning and getting down the technique. My promise to you is just to be as detailed as possible and to give you everything that you need to feel confident and successful.
I decided to join this boot camp because I don't know nothing about makeup except like mascara and lip gloss. Just ready to level up my skills. It's summertime is here, and I feel like we're out and about now a little bit more than we were before. So now it's the time.
I've never really been in touch with like femininity. I work a lot in predominantly male spaces and things like that. And so this is one of my attempts to kind of tap into my femininity and, be brave to look cute.
I love makeup, love makeup. But as I've been maturing and these hormones start kicking in, it does done some stuff to my face, and I don't know what I'm doing.
Like everybody else, work on what I already know and have a little bit of fun and learn some new things in the process.
I know a little bit, but I just want to enhance what I already feel like I know.
Nobody beats my face twice as each child. So I got to learn what I'm doing so that I can get this together.
I'm getting older, so I know not too late that I can start working and making myself look more prettier and younger.
I love how Z does when she does makeup, how it kind of has this natural glow kind of thing. And I want to learn how to do
All of this is new. I love makeup, but I've never felt comfortable with applying it to myself. So all of this is new. I love makeup, but I've never felt comfortable.
I'm going to teach you two methods to fill in your brows. The first method is going to be what I call the dot fill method. The second method is going to be the sparse method. Now the top line needs to look like a line. There should be no dips there.
Okay.
Back up. Take a look.
Step back for me. All right. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it.
Yes, we are. Yes, we
Mhm.
are.
I like the dot method a little bit better, but I think that this will work for freshly green brows as well for me.
Mhm. Yeah, I think they look good.
I feel like I'm more comfortable with the dot method because visually it on paper it looks more structured and I can like follow the lines. So I feel more comfortable with this brow.
Okay, I like that one too. That's my favorite. Awesome. Good job.
Like this is the best brows I've ever in life. I was definitely overfilling, and my brows are kind of, I guess, medium. I don't have very sparse hairs, but I'm not full like bushy with my brows, and I was doing way too much. So this looks much more natural, which is what I intended to do, but didn't know how to do. So it's been great.
I feel more comfortable with my eyebrows. That's one of the things that I really struggled with. I feel a lot better about the eyebrows. So thank you.
I really like the dot method because it really kind of helped me figure out, okay, yeah, we're hard.
And I just really appreciate the technique that you have behind it. It just really made a difference.
I feel like I'm becoming an adult. I probably won't have to get microbladed like later this year or next year if I keep practicing. Like I actually know what to do now.
That's what I always wanted, the proper technique. So I'm excited and I just can't wait till I learn everything else.
We made it! Yay! Cheers to day one. I love that I teach Black women. I want y'all to know that it fills my soul that I can talk how I want to talk and y'all understand what I'm saying. It's just a different energy. I love it. Today we are going to pop out our Kaki Cosmetics palette. So go ahead and pull it out. The first step was
The transition color.
yes, transition color in your crease. What was the second step?
Outer V.
Yes, the outer V. And then the third step was
Face.
yes, base and lid that kind of go together.
Ain't this one like right here?
All the way across though.
Yeah, I think I didn't use enough product on this eye, and I think I used more over here.
If you like both, then you would know, okay, if I wanna do it up, then I'm gonna do it like this side. If I want to comb it or tone it down, I'll do it like this side. So I think that your placement is correct, and I like both sides actually.
That you give like the anatomical sites. That's how my brain functions. I can't just do abstract. Tell me exactly where to go.
Yeah, I try to do a little bit of both. My mind is a little bit more abstract. So when I try to go scientific more so, that's where my strange analogies come from. The center of our face is lighter. The perimeter of our face is most of the time darker. So that's where highlighting and contouring comes in to mimic what the skin is naturally doing. There are 3 places that you can contour. You can contour around the perimeter of the forehead, you can contour into cheek, and then underneath the jawbone. Anybody liking how they look?
So I think for me, one is getting used to seeing myself with makeup on. But I think also with like a lot of YouTube videos, their concealer is a lot more brighter and their like contours a lot more darker. And so for me, I'm like, oh, I still look like me. With makeup on, which is good. But I think I'm like, oh, should my concealer be lighter or should my contour be darker?
I like how it came out. I think I still look like myself. I don't see that much contouring, which I guess is fine because I still want to look like myself.
But overall, you look good, girl.
Thank you.
I like the step by step, so I know what the differences are in my makeup. So I really appreciate like the build up of getting to know like the face and how the face is built, stuff like that. So I really appreciate the basics of it.
I'll see y'all tomorrow. The main thing that we're gonna focus on is that smoky eye today. So this smoky eye is pretty much like laying the smoke, blending it with transition. Laying the smoke, blending it with transition.
I feel beautiful.
She's a lead, y'all. I love it.
This is completely out of my comfort zone. So when my husband came in and I just had the eyes on, he was like, ooh.
At first, I thought the smoke eye wasn't as vibrant as I wanted it to be, but then once I added everything, including the lashes, it did make a difference. So I done already took some photos and sent this to some people. So
And that says it all. When I do drills with my students, but we would do more so of like a quick 20-minute beat where you would try to keep up with me. We would do that one eyeshadow hack, probably add a little bit in the center, blush, highlight, and then I'll teach you guys how to use your lip liner and lipstick. Y'all looking a little professional, son. Y'all looking like y'all know what y'all doing. I think you do. This has been a full 3 days of awesome, amazing learning. I would love to hear any takeaways that you're going to take away from this camp.
That challenge, it was effortless for me to do that sparse method. I was just flowing. I'm like, oh my God, this is really good. Like, I just love you. I just love your techniques, and it's just really worked for me. I just feel
How you explain the use of the brushes, you know, which brushes to use in what situations and tilt it this way to get a little bit more precision when you're contouring and different things like that. Like I knew some of the basics, you know, from just kind of years of playing around, but reinforcing like the tools and how much that makes a difference in what you're doing, I think was really good.
I had a wonderful experience. It was the best and the bomb. I like the fact that you made us go from a day look to a medium type look and then to a full out glam look. I got taught by somebody professional, and she was professional, but she was a little witty and stuff too. She wasn't really just strict.
I know it was God, you God sent. I was just on Facebook one night and you popped up, and I had said, oh, I'm interested in the class. But then when I looked at it, and I was like, I don't know if I want to invest that for makeup. But you know what? After thinking about it, you know what, God, like, yes, you will invest. And I am so thankful that I invest in myself. And I want to continue doing that.
All right, take a selfie. We gotta get information, okay? You check out Miss Sheila. Take the selfie. Hey. Period. Yes. Give it to them. I see it. I want it. Yay! 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 Come through. Yay! Yay! I love it. Hello, you guys. Welcome to your Makeup Must-Haves Live. It's 2023. I'm excited to be with you guys. Y'all, the video I just played for you is from our Basic Beat Summer Camp, which is on its way. So I want you to know that registration is going to open this Friday. If you are not inside of our Facebook group, then you want to get inside our Facebook group, and the link is inside the caption of this video. So make sure you click request to join the group. We want you in there, where I am giving you the link and access to this registration. But Basic Beat Summer Camp is really, really fun, but it is a 3-day makeup camp where you, as the everyday Black woman, can learn how to do your makeup in just 15 minutes. Plus, I'm going to show you how to do your eyeshadow, how to apply lashes. And as you can see, we really get the work done, and you really will see a transformation, not just in your makeup, but definitely in your confidence. So welcome to Makeup Must-Haves 2023. Super excited that you guys are here. Y'all, I got done up for you today, okay? I got done up for you today. So come on in. Listen, if you are on Facebook and you're watching, you should be able to share this video out, and I want you to share it, okay? I want you to share this video. So when you share, listen, it helps more than y'all know, all right? Okay, fantastic. Now, I want you to type in the comments after you share, only after you share. Listen, if you didn't share, don't type in the comments. I'm just playing. But I want you to type in the comments, what are your 2023 makeup goals? What is it specifically that would make your makeup year amazing if you learned how to do this specific thing? You went all 2022 confused about it, wondering about it, you resisted it, you did all the things in 2022. But if you got this done in 2023, if you understood how to do this specific thing in 2023, what would it be? Put that in the comments for me. What is it that you want to achieve in 2023? And y'all, make sure y'all share this out. Y'all, my twin just talking to me. I don't even know what you're talking about. Anyway. Okay. Y'all ain't typing today. What's wrong? I only saw one person. Hey, Sydney. I see Sydney on YouTube. I see Monique on YouTube. Hey, y'all. And if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, you guys, go and check it out. It's at Makeup by Z. You can find me everywhere at Makeup by Z, even on Instagram. But on YouTube especially, you guys, I do devotionals there. And I'm also sharing a few makeup tips here and there as well. And then these videos, if you miss one, the lives are there too. So there's a category on YouTube where it says live at the top when you hit my channel. And that's going to help you to navigate to some of these replays just in case you missed them. There we go. Hey, Nancy. That's right. Talk to me, Nan. All right. Makeup goals. Anything you want to accomplish. I know that we talked about our 2023 challenge. Shout out to those who joined the Zoom for that. It was absolutely wonderful, okay? It was better than I expected. The Lord really had his way at our 2023 challenge, and it was awesome. And one thing we talked about was filling our cups. So there's a worksheet that I do just for my personal self, like, how can I fill my cup? It doesn't require me to pour into anybody else, but how am I pouring into my cups? And so one of my cups is a confidence cup. I'm not necessarily working on my makeup journey, in my confidence cup, but other things in my confidence cup may be to purchase, new underwear, new, get my nails done, anything that's gonna fill me and make me feel good. Doing my makeup, not necessarily learning it, but actually doing it, even though I'm kind of like in a routine of always doing my makeup, but doing it for fun. So like tonight, doing my makeup tonight just really made me feel good. So that's a part of filling my cup. So think about your specific makeup goals, what you want to achieve, anything from 2022 that you was like, I really want to do my brows. I really want to do my eyeshadow. I really want to learn how to do this. Then I want you to type, I want you to type that in the comments, okay? All right. Your 2023, yeah, I didn't know y'all could hear my background while the video is playing. Had no idea. Anyway, let's start. Yes, Sydney said, continue to accomplish my eyebrows. And you are just about there, Sydney. Like, you are just about there, okay? You are just about there. Yeah, twin, I had no idea y'all could hear my background. I thought that when I hit the video that it muted all my stuff. And the mic is literally like right here. So my bad, y'all. My bad. Okay, my bad. All right. I want you to type ready in the comments if you're ready for your 2023 must-haves, and share this out. Share this out. Share this to your people, okay? Share it out. I love that. Melissa says she's gotten comfortable with her red lip, and this year she's going to find a soft pink lip that works for her skin tone. I love that. Miss Doreen. Yeah, I love me some Miss Doreen. Miss Doreen is like the auntie that sit on the porch and play spades at the cookout, okay? I love her, okay? All right. She wants to get her basic beat down so that she can do it every day. Come on, every day. Fantastic. I love that. Hey, Amber. Amber was actually inside of Basic Beat Summer Camp as well, this past cohort. So it was fantastic having her and Margaret. Miss Doris says she's fixing her eyebrows. I know that's right. Fantastic. I love that. Okay, so let's hop into it, you guys. Let's start with number 1 because we have a list, okay? I have about 10 plus a bonus. So I'm going to run through this because I'm not going to be on here all night. Okay. All right. So the first one is skincare. So I want you to type skincare in the comments, you guys. 2023 needs to be the year of taking care of your skin. I cannot tell you how many times I've had someone with a makeup goal visual, and this person whose makeup is absolutely flawless, it's not a fair comparison because of their skin versus the person who has the goal of looking like that as far as their makeup is concerned. And what helps your makeup to be smooth is what is underneath the makeup. Makeup can only enhance what you have or camouflage or add a illusion of something with your makeup, but it does not change your skin. How your skin is how the makeup is going to show. If you have texture on your skin, then there will be texture in your makeup because your skin is textured. However, I can use a product that can smooth my skin out just a little bit more, but it's not going to still change my skin. I can minimize the appearance of these textured areas, but it's not going to change. It's not going to magically make these things disappear. So we have to be adamant about taking care of our skin. Sometimes when we have breakouts. It can be due to stress. It can be due to hormones. It can be due to drinking too many drinks or putting, intaking toxins into your body. What we put in our bodies have to come out. And an easy place for those things to come out is your skin, okay? So we have to take care of our skin. You guys, taking care of your skin is as simple as 2 products, okay? Those 2 products are going to be a cleanser that's going to be perfect for your skin type, and then a moisturizer. When I say moisturizer, those with oily skin kind of say, that's not for me. I don't need a moisturizer. But you do, sis. Regardless of if your skin is dry, oily, normal, sensitive, whatever, you need a moisturizer. What happens with oily skin is that your skin is actually dry. So because it's dry, the chemicals in your skin, in your body, your brain are saying pump something out so we won't be so dry. And that's where the oil comes from. It's trying to overcompensate for the dryness. So once you cleanse with a oily skin specific cleanser, meaning that this is a cleanser that's perfect for oily skin, then you want to choose a moisturizer that's going to be great for oily skin as well. Typically, gel-like moisturizers are going to be better for oily skin, and then cream-based moisturizers are going to be better for dry skin. Normal skin, you get to kind of choose what you want. Combination skin, I would choose something that caters to the oilier side, or the part of your skin that gives you the most trouble. So now I have combination skin, but my face is so dry on most of the areas of my face that I do use a cream-based moisturizer, even though my skin is combination. And then I'll prime in the oily areas instead of using a moisturizer that's more so for oily skin, or gel-like or gel-based moisturizer. Okay? Any questions about that? But number 1 is that we have to have some sort of skincare routine, okay? Skincare has to be a must-have for 2023. It just is what it is. We have to take care of our temple first. Before we start adding all this other stuff on top of it, we got to start taking care of our temple first, starting with our face, okay? I wrote down the brand Clinique. It is a brand that I like because it is very clear and to the point. When I go into Ulta, or even, child, if I slide through Marshalls or TJ Maxx, I can read the label and clearly see that this product is or is not for me. And I love that about their products and their system. Another brand that I wrote down is Curology. Curology has helped so many achieve clearer skin if you had acne prone skin or acne scarring or anything like that. I've heard so many great testimonials from that skincare line. I won't go down a list of brands, but those are 2 that just stood out to me that I wanted to mention. And if you all have any skincare lines or brands that you prefer, you can definitely put those in the comments. Okay. All right. Number 2, we're going to talk about tools. Okay. And both of my brush sets are over here. So hold on real quick. My little garbage can in the way. Okay. Of course, your tools are important. Thank you so much, Adrian. Let me just pause for the cause real quick. Adrian is giving her testimony of Curology. Her daughter has used it for a year now, and it's now in Target, and she's about to start using it. So fantastic. I have another friend, Janice, who brags about it as well. And then a YouTube influencer that I love, Terrell Grice. He hosts the Terrell Show on YouTube. He loves Curology as well. And I've just heard so many great things about it. So fantastic. All right. Number 2, tools. Your makeup brushes matter. Okay. The reason why I created an entire brush set is because I've seen and watched so many people struggle with their application because they don't have the right tools. I have done one-on-ones for years. I've been doing makeup for 10 years. In that 10 years, I've been teaching one-on-ones. And when I started Beautiful University in 2019, I started teaching virtually. When I started doing Basic Beat Summer Camp, and I'm teaching virtually, the most challenging thing is brushes. Okay? I knew that I had to get on one accord with my students to achieve the best results by getting them some brushes where I know that these brushes will blend. I know that these brushes are shaped the right way in order to get the results that you want. And it just makes your application so much easier. But on top of that, your brushes, typically when you buy them in the store, they don't either have the right purpose on them for their shape. So I wanted to create something that was kind of like a no-brainer. That's why I numbered these in order. Everything is in order. The small brushes start with the letter E for eyes. The larger brushes start with the letter F for face. And I numbered them in order so you'll know, hey, this is the order of my makeup. You literally have your routine, your makeup routine inside of this brush system where if you follow it, you're going to get flawless results. So you can visit matterbrushes.com to get your brushes, but I'm telling you, the shape of your brushes matter. You cannot use one brush for everything and then expect flawless, photo ready, smooth, long-lasting results. You're going to end up looking like, dang, what did I do wrong? Well, first, you used one brush. Okay? You use one brush. When I cook, I got several utensils. I do. When I eat, I got a few utensils. I'm not eating my spaghetti with a spoon. I will, because I've been, I was raised in a place where if you ain't had no fork, you know how to work the spoon. But it's just smarter. My experience with enjoying my food was much better when I had a fork for my spaghetti. Okay? And same thing works with your brushes. There's a reason why there are so many brushes, because the shape does something differently. And so when it comes to your eyeshadow, you want several blending brushes. When it comes to your face, you want a dense brush for your foundation so that you won't get streaks. When it comes to your blush or your contour, you want something that's a little bit more pinched and angled so that it can fit in smaller places. How do I know these things? Because I've seen them work. I've scoured 4 brushes that will work. And this is how I kind of curated my own set that will work for a makeup beginner. So your tools really do matter. Another thing that I see as well is your brushes look like this. They're bunched up in a little jar like this. You're using this for foundation, so you're getting an uneven coverage. You're using this one brush right here for concealer. Then you wipe it off, and then you use it for eyeshadow, and you get clumps of eyeshadow because there's concealer still in this brush. How do I know? I've seen it happen in my classes. Okay? And sometimes it's not always easy to just redirect. They dusty. It's not always easy to redirect you to purchase. Well, I want you to go over here and get this brush from Target. Then I want you to go over here to Ulta and get these 3 brushes. But if they don't have this in stock, then this might work. That's a lot. When really, I can just give you an easy solution, which is having a nice set of brushes that actually work. And they are actually going to guide you when I'm not around. So that really helps. Your tools absolutely matter, okay? Absolutely matter. Melissa said she used to use one brush. It wasn't cleaned regularly, and her skin looked very unhealthy. So that's another thing. I love that this right here is not just a holder for me to be able to read my brushes, but it's also a drying rack. So once I dry my brushes, I'm putting it in here so I can get 360 degrees of airflow
and my brushes do not harbor bacteria, and they will not be harmful to my skin, okay? So get you some brushes, man, all right? Because you definitely need them. Okay, let's go to number 3, which I thought I had it in here. Let me see if I got a sample. Okay, I do have a sample. That's right. Until Matter Brushes comes out with their own, you need a makeup cleansing cloth. All right, number 3, y'all put makeup cleansing cloth. Okay, I'll never forget. I was in a hotel with one of my friends, and she was wiping her makeup off. She had eyeliner and stuff. She had worn eyeliner that day, and when she walked out the bathroom, even though she had cleansed her face, she had 2 black eyes. Why? Because she had not finished or properly cleaned all of the makeup off. And these makeup cleansing towels, you can get it from Makeup Eraser. They're the originator, I think. And then there's some at Aldi that you can purchase. But until Matter Brushes comes out with some, then find it, okay? But these makeup cleansing cloths, the way that they are made, they just help to remove your makeup much better. And it goes back to skincare, okay? Removing your makeup is just as important as everything else, okay? It's going to help tremendously. A lot of times with these cloths, all you have to do is put water on them. Once you put that water on there, and I prefer warm water, of course, it takes away mostly everything, okay? Yes, Kendra says it's easy on the skin as well, and that's absolutely true. Versus your, regular bath towels, you really want some of these. And I really like white. They come in all different colors and designs, but I really like white. So 2023, it's okay. Listen, it's okay to use your makeup wipes, but when you get done, do a double cleanse, even with just water, and go back and make sure you've gotten everything. It does very good with underneath the eyes. It's just really gentle on the skin, but it works wonders, okay? All right, number 4. Y'all put number 4 in the comments. Light the comments up real quick and just hit me with the number 4. 4. We're moving on to number 4. Okay, number 4 is going to be a face powder, all right? Now, I'm going to use vocabulary, or how I use or say like my vocabulary. Hey, y'all, I didn't even know all y'all was on here. How I'm going to say my vocabulary is just how I teach to have a distinction of the difference of all these makeup products, okay? Number 4 is going to be face powder. And I'm going to show you a few that I like. But face powder, for me, by definition, is a powder that matches your skin tone. And it is a pressed powder, all right? A pressed powder means that it is not going to come out, all right? I see a lot of people who hold up a tub of powder and say, is this face powder? No. Okay, the answer is no. You want to use something that's a pressed powder that is the same as your skin tone. Obviously, this is my winter shade. This is my summer shade. They're very similar, but winter you'll be a little lighter. But this does not come out, right? Your face powder, the purpose of it is to just help blend everything in. So you put down concealer, you put down a loose powder or whatever, but it's going to be great to just even the skin tone as well. You need this face powder to help smooth out and keep you from looking like a ghost, okay? I'm trying to look at my notes. Yeah, you need this face powder to help you look smooth and keep you from looking like a ghost. A lot of times when I'm seeing people do their makeup, they're missing this one specific step and they're using the wrong powder. And the reason why it's important to have it as your skin tone, because if you have it any darker and you're putting it all over your face, you are going to look muddy and muddled, and you don't want to do that. You're going to look like Mississippi dirt, and you don't want to do that, okay? All right, let's move on to number 5. Is face powder the last step before you set? Yes. And when you say set, what do you mean by set? Are you talking about setting spray? Let me get clarity on Kendra's question real quick. And then we'll go on to number 5. Okay, setting spray. Yes. So face powder is the last step before you spray your face with setting powder. Yes. But it is really like the last step of the application, you know, if you're not counting setting spray. But yeah, it's toward the end. All right, let's talk about concealer. Concealer is number 5. Concealer is my miracle worker, okay? Concealer will make me look like I have gotten the best sleep in the world. And when I say concealer, I am looking for a concealer that I can use to brighten underneath my eyes and the center of my face. So for example, tonight, I'm not wearing any foundation, and that's why I didn't list foundation, honestly, as a 2023 must-have. So I'm using concealer in the center of my face just to kind of brighten my face, and then we'll talk about what I'm using everywhere else. But concealer is going to be one of those products that is going to help you look more awake. You want to be careful with the shade, and I want to advise you on this. I want to give you a little encouragement. It don't matter how long a person has been in the makeup game, i.e. me, okay? I still have to buy a product, try the product to see if I like it, and if I don't, I still got to go back to the store and return it. I still have to go through a process where I am figuring out if this color is going to work for me. I cannot just go in the store, grab a new product, guess my color up and say, oh, this is perfect. I can't do that because products are made so intricately, and my skin, my tone, who I am as a Black woman is so unique that it takes time, honey. It takes time to get that specific color or look in my shade that's going to complement my skin best. So I don't want you to think that, oh, I should be able to just go 1, 2, 3, that's my color, grab it and go out the door. No. I don't know anybody that's able to do that. It's not like playing music by ear or when you cook doing a pinch of this, pinch of that to make it right. No, you literally have to try a product to see if it's going to work. But I think that in our minds, if it doesn't work the first time, then we don't know what we're doing. Trying things leaves clues. That's good. Put that in the comments. Trying things leaves clues. Trying things leaves clues. Type that in the comments. You take a clue and say, hey, now that was too dark. So I know next time when I walk in the store, not to reach for that shade, I should go for something lighter. Or, hey, that was too light. That looked weird. Let me go back to the store and get the other shade I saw that looked a little bit darker. Or let me go back and grab 3, 4 shades and I can try them all and I don't have to keep going back and forth to the store. And I can figure out what works and what doesn't and then return it. So trying things leaves clues. And your concealer in this, the concealer I'm referring to in this point, is a shade that is about 1 to 2 shades lighter. Okay. 1 to 2 shades lighter. Okay. Brands. Let me talk about a brand that I love for the pressed powder, the pressed face powder, and that's the L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour fresh wear. It's actually a matte pressed powder. I'm in the color 330. And then my favorite concealer is by Milani, Conceal and Perfect. I just know the numbers. I don't know the names of them. I'm in the color 150. Sorry. Milani, Conceal and Perfect. Both of these you can get from Walmart or Ulta. I might even have it in Target. Okay. We ready for number 6? Numero 6. Let's go through 1 through 5 real quick. Number 1, skincare. Number 2 is going to be your tools, which is your makeup brush. Number 3, another tool, which is your cleansing towel. Number 4 is going to be your pressed face powder. And then number 5, we talked about concealer. All right, number 6. Y'all ready? Okay. You need a product to contour. Some people say the word bronze, but it's just like it's a slight difference. You need something to warm up your skin so you won't look pale, okay? A lot of times, I think that a lot of makeup beginners shy away from doing makeup because they feel like if I add too many products, I'm not going to look natural. But the truth is, if you don't add enough products, if you don't have enough of the right product, then you're going to look strange. You're going to look ghostly, all right? So you need something to warm up your skin because that is how your skin naturally is. If you are without makeup on right now, you can literally take a mirror and compare your skin tone that's near your hairline to the skin tone that's in the center of your eyes. Those are 2 different skin tones. You are lighter in the center of your eyes and probably more than likely darker on the perimeter of your forehead. And if you want your makeup to look natural, your makeup products need to mimic those areas. So that's why I chose a concealer that's lighter in the center of my face because naturally I'm lighter. But you need a product to contour that's going to match the perimeters of your face. A lot of times we're darker in our cheek area. We're darker around the perimeters of our forehead. So we need something that's going to warm that area up. That's why I can get away with not wearing foundation because I've used both of those products to just mimic my natural skin. So 2 products that I like to use is another pressed powder. Pressed powder that is going to be 2 shades darker than me. For me, I use Black Radiance. Obviously, see, I've hit the pan. And this is the color Cafe for me. Another product is the Juvia's Place Bronzed. What's this called? Yeah, bronze palette. My specific color is tan, but they have a variety of duo colors that you can use. You can get this from Ulta. And I can't find my Amalawa Cosmetics, but I'm going to type it in the comments. Amalawa Cosmetics. They have a palette that has both your contour color and your blush and cheek color. And I love that palette because they do a great job with grabbing contour colors is good for women of color. Okay. So you need something to contour with. Okay. All right. Let's go to number 7. Moving right along. Because I've been sitting here too long, John. Number 7. We talked about a pressed powder. Now we're going to talk about this loose powder. All right. The loose powder. I dare not tip this bad boy over because if I tip it over, all of it going to come out. And it just fell on my keyboard. Okay. So this is loose powder. Loose powder typically comes in a tub. My favorite is Laura Mercier. Somebody type that in the comments for me. Laura Mercier Translucent Honey. And the purpose of the loose powder is so that those small granulated pieces of powdery material, I never can find the right words, can press into underneath the eyes to minimize creasing. It also adds an elevated professional finish, especially for photos, when you apply it underneath your eyes and in all of your areas where you're highlighted. And then you go back and use your pressed powder to kind of finish everything. So Laura Mercier and Translucent Honey is going to be one of my favorites to do that. And I'm telling you, this right here, I don't have a dupe. I don't have a drugstore option. Anytime I've had students to go around and try to find something that is similar to this, but not this, they end up having to buckle down and buy this anyway. So if I find an alternative, I will let you know. But I have tried a many and plenty, and I just can't find one. Okay. All right. Loose powder. Number 8. We're almost done, y'all. Pressed powder was the L'Oreal Infallible, and I use 330. You might not be that color. Okay. You might not be 330. All right. Number 8. Number 8 is going to be some kind of cheek shimmer highlight. All right. Especially when we get into, it really doesn't matter what month. Because I was about to say, especially when we get into summer months. But that cheek shimmer highlight really helps the skin to look like skin. It gives you a soft, natural glow. And one thing I love, I teach my students this, it's kind of like a cheat code for if I make a mistake with blending between my concealer and my contour or my foundation here. If there's any discrepancy or like, dang, this didn't blend well, I can camouflage that with my cheek shimmer highlight. But it just gives me this glow that people are naturally like, oh my God, your makeup looks so pretty. Like, I don't look dry in the face. It just gives me this glow. And it's also great if you forget to bring eyeshadow or something like that. You can take that and use it as eyeshadow as well. I got this from my local hood beauty supply store, y'all. They about don't even sell it no more, okay? But I just want to show you kind of what it looks like. It's like a baked looking product. And as you can see, this is really gold. A huge mistake I see Black women making is getting one that's kind of really silver or really rosy. And that just does not match well with the melanin in our skin. So make sure that you are choosing one that is more gold than it is like silver or champagne and all those colors, okay? Okay, number 9. Number 9 is going to be lashes, okay? Number 9 is lashes. Thank you, Sydney, for keeping up with these. Number 9 is going to be lashes. Listen, I can do very minimal to my face. And with them lashes, it makes it look like I spent some time, okay? The lashes just elevate. And it doesn't matter if you're getting lash extensions or you learn how to apply strips. Lashes just are the extra chef's kiss to any look. I didn't have to do eyeshadow tonight. I didn't have to wear a red lip. I could have worn gloss, threw some of that contour product in my eyes, that brown, and I could have been done. That's kind of how I wear my makeup all the time anyway. But lashes, listen, get into it. They don't have to be scary. They don't have to be huge. They don't have to be, but just getting some extra boom on your eyes. And you may work your way up to something a little bit with a little bit more volume, with a little bit more length. But lashes really do it, okay? They make him stare a little longer. He's like, something's different about you, and I like it. I don't know what it is, but I like it. Okay, so lashes really do it. Favorites are going to be The ones I'm wearing now from Amazon. I have to post it in our group, the link in our group. Ardell Wispies are good. I love this beauty supply store brand called Miss Lashes. It's in a black and gold pack. Specifically in the Miss brand, it's the number M364. Yeah, it's the number M364 in that Miss brand. Love, love, love those. But try them. And then I'll post the lash class replay for you guys to purchase inside of the group as well. If you need a lash class, I have a lash class for you. Okay. All right. 10. Number 10. Number 10, you guys, the final one. I do have a bonus. And the final one is going to be setting spray. Especially in the summertime. I don't care if your skin dry. Use some setting spray so that your makeup can last, okay? Last year, I feel like I had so many people who were trying to figure out, how do I get my makeup to last all day? How do I get it to extend? It's going to be taking care of your skin and finishing off with setting spray. The setting spray that I love is Skindinavia. I'm going to put all of this inside of our group. And the setting spray I love is by Skindinavia. I'll post a link so you guys can go on their website. But they have one that is oil control. They have a bridal one, which is really nice. It just feels like the regular one to me, but I use the oil control. Even though my skin is dry, I still use oil control. But setting spray is a must-have, okay? Must-have. As far as the drugstore setting sprays, I don't have a favorite. I don't have like a top recommendation. I've tried the NYX setting spray and that did pretty well. Morphe has a setting spray that does pretty well. But my go-to, my number one is going to be Skindinavia every time. Okay. Skindinavia makes the Urban Decay All-Nighter spray. Okay. Now, I ain't tried the all-nighter spray. I don't know if they had a deal and, they went 50-50 on something. I don't know. I just stick with the OG, which is Skindinavia, because they're the originators, okay? All right, a bonus. You guys, I'm coming out with my own eyeshadow palette, so I don't want to keep recommending other eyeshadow palettes right now. I hope you understand that, but a good eyeshadow palette is necessary, okay? With some colors that you can play with, okay? Don't be afraid of colors, greens, blues, some oranges. Really enjoy that process. So I'm excited about an eyeshadow palette, and we'll play a lot more in eyeshadow this year as well, okay? All right. Yeah, I think that's all. Let me tell you guys one quick thing, or let me answer questions first. Kendra says the all-nighter spray is excelente, fantastica. You can purchase Urban Decay all-nighter spray from Ulta. I don't know what setting spray is at Sephora. I don't know what setting spray is at Sephora. I'm not a fan of Sephora. But I know you can get the Urban Decay from Urban Decay is at Sephora though, so it should be there too. Okie dokie. Other questions? Anything I missed? Any questions I missed? All right, let me run through all of your 2023 must-haves. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Number 1 was skincare. You just need a cleanser and a moisturizer. Number 2 is going to be your tools. Makeup brushes. Number 3 is that makeup cleansing towel so you can properly remove your makeup. Number 4 is going to be your face powder. Remember that powder is pressed and it's the same as your skin tone. Number 5 is concealer, specifically the one that's going to be a little bit brighter. Then number 6 is going to be products to contour. I showed you a pressed contour powder, which is just a powder that's darker to contour. But I didn't show you any cream. A lot of people ask me about cream. Some people have the Fenty sticks. This right here is just a very, 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 very old black opal stick. They logo ain't even the same. Okay. They got a whole different logo now. But that's how long I've had this. But I use this contour as well. But you want that shade of that contour to be 2 shades darker. All right. Number 7, loose powder. That means it can fall out of that tub, okay? We're going to use it to set underneath our eyes and any highlighted areas. Number 8, cheek shimmer highlight. Number 9 is going to be lashes. And number 10 is going to be setting spray. These are your 2023 must-haves. Bonus is I'm coming out with an eyeshadow palette this year, and I'm excited for you to have it, okay? All right. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I have a class coming up at the end of, I hope I ain't throwing up gang signs while I'm just child, I hope I ain't just throwing up no gang signs. Lord have mercy. Okay. Okay. I have a class that's coming up at the end of the month, January 29th, Sunday, January 29th. It's called New Year, New Beat. So if you don't know where to start in your makeup journey, or you have questions about your basic beat, then this is a perfect class for you. And I'm going to send out information and post that, of course, in our group. The link to join our group is inside the caption of this video. Or, of course, you can always text to have reminders, as always. And that link is actually inside of the caption of this video as well. You can just text and say hello or 2023, whatever floats your boat. But that's an upcoming class. And then, of course, don't forget that Basic Beat Summer Camp is around the corner. Registration opens on Friday. I have been emailing information about that. So it is going to be really, really exciting. Before I log off, I see one more question. And the stick makes you look very oily. What can you do for that? Don't use the stick. Just use the powder. All right. Fantastic. Well, this has been wonderful. I have enjoyed this time with you guys tonight. I cannot wait to see y'all on next Wednesday. Let me see what I'm talking about next Wednesday. Let me prep y'all real quick. Oh, I know what I was going to say. Before I even get to next week, baby, let me work through this week. This Thursday, I am going to be a guest speaker at the Going for Greater Summit, okay? And I would love you guys to support. Sydney has already started posting fruit in the comments, but it's going to be a fantastic time, and it is Thursday at 7 p.m. I will be texting about it. There's a registration link where you guys can sign up. And I did post that inside of our Facebook group. So if you guys could sign up and show up, it would really, really do my soul some good. And I really, really appreciate it. Now, next week, I'm going to be talking about how to get natural makeup and not cakey makeup. So you don't want to miss that. All right. It's been fantastic. I've been on here talking too long. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.
Basic Beat Makeup Camp is a 3-day lituation where you are going to learn everything you need to know about makeup. Learning how to do your makeup is a journey, so you're going to need to strengthen your inner willpower.
I'm excited to just learn and give myself the space to like not know what I'm doing, and by day 3, looking back and seeing what the progress is.
It's about to go down.
And we're back.
I can see the progress.
I'm so proud of you.
That's my biggest takeaway. That I could do it.
I'm not a method doesn't have to be.
This feels much more doable. I feel much more empowered.
Yeah.